You said we. Who are you? We.
The guardians of the light, the celestials.
Mm-hmm. So guardians of the light. Andres, is he still protected?
Yes.
Can he just continue to his mission in a safe way?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We remove all that. It's time for him to shine and to show himself as who he is.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for him to command the heavenly army. You are a celestial too. You and Andres and
Yes.
many of millions, billions. Nothing can stop what is coming.
Mm-hmm. So, can you tell us, Celestials, are we going to have a rapture or some sort of evacuation?
There is a possibility.
There is a possibility of a rapture. Is the
Yes.
rapture an evacuation?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And there's a possibility of that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There is several star brothers,
Mm-hmm.
Pleiadians, Venetians, the Venusians,
The Venusians. Mm-hmm.
the stars.
Can you repeat your answer?
There will be platform ships.
There will be platform ships.
In case of evacuation.
In case of evacuation. Will a Stargate open in our firmament, connecting us to other destinations?
We have designed a new Earth
You have designed a new Earth.
for the fifth dimension. There will be stationary on Stargate 3.
Stargate 3. Is that Stargate connecting us to Sirius or Pika?
Yes.
Is Pika in Sirius?
The speaker and Sirius
Where is Pika?
are between sisters.
Between sisters.
Andromeda constellation.
It's in the Andromeda constellation. Okay.
And the central sun
Mm-hmm.
will align with this two, in between these two stargates.
Mm-hmm. We have do we have a system of stargates on Earth?
Yes.
Yes. Is the Stargate in Cheyenne Mountain complex being used right now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Will people be evacuated using those Stargates?
No.
No.
Some people will go through those stargates.
Mm-hmm.
Any stargate that is on Earth
Mm-hmm.
will be utilized by the government
Mhm.
and military.
Yes.
Those targets will connect to certain points for the elite to meet their group,
Okay. But they would
or
but they would not let the ordinary people use that.
not initially.
Mm.
Those targets will be seized by the light, by the guardians at some point. And then the public will be utilizing them in
Mhm. In the future.
the
So you're talking about Stargate 3 is a Stargate that is in the firmament?
Stargate 3 is entire Gaia, the whole planet. It's a gate.
The whole planet is a gate. Okay.
There is only certain points where the energies are vortices in this planet
Mm-hmm.
that gather more energy, quantum energy connected to multiverse dimensions.
So,
Those are the gates
mm-hmm.
you see. They're laying under the lane lines. The gate will open on the entire planet for their kids to rise and to ascend into the new earth.
So this ascension to the new earth would be using stargates to go from one dimension to another?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So I have a question. Is the energy coming to the earth right now coming from a second sun lately?
Yes.
So is the second sun going to be part of the fifth dimension or the higher density earth?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're designed this fifth dimensional earth with a new sun, with a new moon.
Mm-hmm. So the more people feel the energy coming in, the higher their vibration is.
The higher the vibration of the people, of these energies heal
Mm-hmm.
and remove everything that is not organic. The creator command this energy to remove AI from the chosen ones, the ones that care about others, the ones that have good intentions.
Are those
So,
the majority of people?
yes, we humans are very loving,
Mhm.
compassionate, and intelligent race. We've been misled,
Mhm.
but we're going back to the beginning. We're going back to our essence. And our essence is pure light, love, happiness, compassion, wisdom, intelligence.
What is the source of anger, frustration in people's life? Is it an external source of for people, or is it internal?
It's a program was placed on the greed.
So when people express anger or frustration, it is a
It's a
program that is
program
activated.
for all programs has a purpose. It helps the soul to evolve. It brings the best of you. Pain, suffering will bring the desire of getting better and bring the desire to be happy.
So,
Every time there is
everything.
a negative polarity, the soul will crave the positive polarity and vice versa. It's so for balance.
Is full balance. So those negative experiences or what you call negative polarity is made to help balance with positive polarity for people to gain experiences and through those experiences make the right choices.
It's all a play.
Yes. So if a person struggles with chronic back pain, what does that mean for that person?
It means lack of love on the person's experience. It needs healing. It needs craving of attention. It means so many things. It means loneliness, but also it means reivindication. It means realization of the true self. It means searching for the true happiness, for the true self happiness. When someone is sad or has hate on their heart, it means the beginning of the search. It means the beginning of a journey. And the journey is to find the true happiness, the true purpose, the true motives of life. It means you will balance with love.
So are people getting more and more aware of these things now, or do they need more help?
We've always been aware.
No, I mean the people on earth, the human beings, are they making progress in their awareness of?
Yeah, more than ever.
For them to also grow and in happiness, they would need to have less material concerns, like the one they created by the Babylonian draconian systems. So for that, Andres was wondering, will we have something like Nesara implemented at some point?
Yes.
Is it true that we will have this in October or around October of this year?
That is the plan.
That
Yes.
is the plan. And if what would get in the way of the plan?
The alteration of the timeline, the time traveler, dark group trying to alter the timelines.
Yes. So is there a troop of the light, time travelers of the light trying to stop the time travelers of the dark?
Yes, there are adjudicators,
Mm-hmm.
and they call them adjudicators, and they are like time traveling. It's like a police officers.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to pass to prevent the dark creating fake timelines and nexus events
Mm-hmm.
as a destruction of the world, nuclear war, uh, genocide, and also they prevent dark leaders, dark groups to destroy the world. There is agents out there that are in charge of protecting the planet, the timelines,
Mm-hmm.
the adjudicators.
If there is always the opportunity to alter timelines, there would always be opportunities for the dark to implement their agenda.
They're trying, but they're running out of time. Time is up.
How are they running out of time?
No time for them
Mm-hmm.
because the splitting of the new earth.
Is the rising of the new earth means the end of the line for them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So where would they go?
Hopefully December or max. We have a schedule. The schedule is no more than year.
So you're telling me of when? Okay.
No more than year 26.
Mm-hmm.
We need this to be done now.
Okay. So the optimal outcome would have to be in this December, but it could stretch to 2026.
Yes.
Mm. So at the time of the split, what will happen?
Dark things will be disintegrated.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're so afraid. Their essence will be placed in another universe, in another planet. They won't be able to utilize the Stargate anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They won't be able to be on planet Earth. They will be forecast forever. They'll they will never be in charge of this planet.
So they would be outcast of this planet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and this universe.
Of this universe.
Yes. The rebellion against the Creator. There is a rebellion against the Creator. There is a competition in all universe. So you can be a creator. So you can mimic what he does. The Creator will never stop you from doing anything you want to do. So if you want to utilize AI to become a god, you can always can, as long as you respect universal law. If you don't respect universal law and the codex and the interplanetary codex, you will be judged, you will be apprehended.
A lot of people are not aware of all the things we discuss right now. So what would the experience be for them at the time of the split?
Some people will experience a completely new earth. People will don't even notice anything. The new dimension will be just as exact where you are right now. You will even notice that you will be already on the fifth. You're only gonna start noticing when the benevolent energy, the benevolent forces start playing important roles to benefit humanity. That's when you know you'll be on the fifth.
Is the Nesara Gesara implementation independent of the split or the shift, or is it the beginning of the shift?
It's the beginning.
So if there is a Nesara Gesara implementation, that would be the sign that the shift has started.
Yes. The dark has a dark version of it for confusion, for deceiving.
Yes. Is that the dark version that they're implementing in France? Or the light version?
They're trying, but no, it's the dark, it's the light.
Is it the light version then? They're trying to implement a system where people will get automatically allowances without doing all the paperwork. Is that some way to introduce the Gesara?
Yes.
So some attempts of implementation are already like sprouting here and there.
Yes, there is several things that already started.
Can you repeat what you just said?
There is several actions that suggest the beginning of Sarah.
And so what is happening to the Nesara document that was signed by Trump on November 2nd, 2019? Is there any change already occurring in the United States about the new systems?
Yes.
What are they?
The debt forgiveness.
The debt forgiveness for students?
Yes.
But what about the other debts?
They will be eliminated.
Mhm. There are people losing their homes right now because of the crisis coming up in the real estate market. What's happening there?
There will be, they will stop the bills. They will not allow people to pay their houses anymore. They won't release titles either.
And what about those people who paid off their homes? They don't get that, they won't have their titles anymore?
The DAR wants to take over, but eventually everything will be
Everything will be
erased.
erased. So would people be owning where they live?
There will no need for ownership. We will own everything.
Everybody would own everything?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So the people would stay just where they are? Mm. Is Biden going to be removed from office?
Yes.
What reason will they give for removing him from office?
He is no human, reptilian.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of CGI.
Mm-hmm. So he's not human, he's reptilian, and is they use CGI to put on his face?
Yes.
So officially, what reason would they give for removing Biden from office?
Election fraud. It's inevitable.
So that will come up?
There will come out. People will choose leaders, not from the political party,
Mm-hmm.
but from the Galactic Council.
Yeah. What about local governments? Elections are not only regarding federal positions, I mean, Congress and president and vice president, but it's also about local governments. So, what will happen in November for the election of local governments?
Disappear.
Mhm. Isn't there some need for local governments, like county levels or, I mean, town levels and stuff like that?
Yeah, yes. There will be common law based on universal law.
Mhm.
There will be galactic codes placed as a common law.
And who will replace Biden?
Trump, he will come back for a short period of time. Then,
The next election are 2024. Are they going to be those elections?
no, we won't have it.
So we're going to be governed by council?
Yes,
Mhm. And when is this expected to happen?
Trump will be there. Then will be removed by a galactic
Mhm.
Earth. They will take decisions for the planet
Okay.
or worldwide.
So people can be very scared of that outworld forces would take over the planet to govern it.
Yes,
So when should we expect this to happen? Before the shift?
yes,
Mhm. So it would be more imminent than the split. Will this change of government occur before or after the election of November 2022?
Before.
What would be the trigger of these events?
Someone will release information regarding the current administration.
Will this announcement be through mainstream media?
Yes.
Is there anything you would like us to know about this topic?
About what?
About the topic of the change in government, the change in the way the planet is run, or the
It's already happening.
Mhm. We don't seem to know that at our level.
It's all behind scenes.
Mhm.
It's all behind scenes.
Yes.
All this is for the collective to achieve high vibration stages so we can split the air on two.
So there's not going to be any election in November?
Yes, there will be election.
There will be elections. Okay. But, okay, so there will still be elections for the local government.
Yes.
Mhm. Is there anything else you would like Andres to know today?
No.
So it was nice chatting with you and chatting with the council, and we hope to meet you again in this way soon. And and thank you for sharing all this information. Hi, yourself, council, and Malachi. Thank you very much for being here today.
Sesanama Tistamana Kusisiza Isumana Istamana Uzinama Sirai Adonai, sister Adonai.
And my brother.